How's it going, everybody? Wherever you listen to this podcast right here, this is episode 120 of the TempahZone podcast with your host, me, Amir Max, and that's all facts. And ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentle fish, you got the Mahoy Minoy hat on. I had to make a SpongeBob reference there.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentle fish, yeah. Oh, I know about SpongeBob references, man. Don't even get me started, bro.
I completely forgot I was wearing this hat.
Yeah, that's great, man. My guest has the Mahoy Minoy hat on. If you know, you know.
Oh, yeah. If you know, you know.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, my special guest in the Zoom building today is one of the most unique and innovative artists that I have come across. Don't say that often. So I mean that when I say it, it's like, yo, this dude is on some other shit. Ain't nobody on this shit. And that's something I do not say often. I really don't, man. I got to push that with the people here listening, okay? They've probably heard me say the intro many times, and I always try to find different ways to give each artist their own little thing. But this dude right here, his shit goes hard. His shit, it hits, man. And it's something that I've definitely taken a liking to from the first time I met you last year, back in almost a year ago.
Almost a year ago, yeah.
Almost a year ago today, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it's been dope to see your elevation and everything you've been doing and stepping your game up. Ladies and gentlemen, I got Dying Star with us today. How's it going, man?
It's going pretty good. Just doing the same old shit, you know?
Yeah, bro. Ain't it? It's as simple as that, bro.
Yeah.
You know, one day at a time with it. You feel me, man?
Yeah, facts. One day at a time.
Yeah, yeah. That's the simple way to go about it, man.
Yeah.
But look, your music, your style, everything that you go about it in your way, and especially at the age you are. How old are you, by the way, man?
20. Not even 21 yet.
Not even 21. Almost ready to drink. Almost ready to get your first drink.
Almost there. Yeah.
first beer. But yeah, man, you know, at 20 years old, with the style you're doing, the way you're going about it, it's dope to see that you have a trajectory on what you want to do and how you're going about it. But I feel like for you, I'm not too sure. I'm going to just guess here that, you know, you put the time in, you put the work in. But I definitely want to ask you, and you let the people know what got you to put out music. What was that initial push?
So I've always been into music ever since I was like a little kid. I grew up with metal, like Metallica, all that type shit, you know. And then I got a guitar for Christmas on my 8th, like when I was 8. And ever since then, I've just been playing that. And I was never really into rap music when I was younger. I got into that like 4 or 5 years ago. And I think playing guitar definitely made me the musician I am today. If I never got a guitar, I probably wouldn't be doing anything that I'm doing right now. Because it came with learning scales, learning music theory. Like when you make beats, you have to know all of that type of stuff and make sure nothing is out of key. Because I hear a lot of people always say that 808s are out of key, you know? And everyone always comes up to me. They're like, yo, your 808s are always in key, bro. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, it's not that hard.
Yeah, you can literally look it up, but that's another thing.
Yeah, literally just look it up.
Oh, yeah.
But I've always been like a rhythmic person and stuff. And I guess that's what got me into music and stuff, you know?
Yeah, man, that's so cool. I mean, I've said this probably a long time ago on this podcast and just the people in general, but that starting an instrument at a very young age is paramount to developing a music skill that gives you an advantage that I feel like it puts you ahead where others may have to catch up.
Yeah,
seriously.
I'm very glad I started at a young age, because if I started now, I would not be able to do it. I'd be too busy. I'd be too distracted.
Yeah, seriously, it definitely helps out when you do things at a young age. It's like learning another language, like just anything. You're like a sponge. You just want to soak in all the information. It's just one of those things, man. I gotta ask, because usually the first guitar people get's not the greatest. But what was the first guitar? You remember the model?
Yeah, I actually have it right over here.
Oh, okay, because you say you still play it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a Squire. You know what a Squire is?
I know the Fender Squires. Yeah.
Yeah, of course it's a Squire.
Yeah.
But it's blue and white. It has like shitty stickers on it.
But it gets the job done, man. Yeah.
It got the job done for a little bit. I think I have 9 guitars now. over the
Oh,
years.
oh, damn! Oh, wow, you loaded
Yeah.
up, bro. Yeah, I need to. See,
Yeah.
I'm overdue for a guitar purchase, man. That Gibson SG is like 13 years old,
Oh
14
man.
years old. It's an old guitar, but it's a Gibson SG, so it's like,
Yeah.
come on. So it's definitely one of those things. But I need to get me a new guitar. I need a new bass. I need a whole new update. Yeah, it's a rabbit hole though.
There's nothing like a new guitar. Do you know what I mean? Like once you get into the guitar, you just feel on top of the world.
Yeah, bro.
It's
yeah.
It's same with like changing strings. It's like,
oh yeah, changing
so
strings
nice.
is awesome. Yeah, changing strings is it's definitely a good feeling.
I have
go.
I'm yet to change my strings. I haven't changed my strings in a while, and I have to do that.
Yeah, I'm overdue myself, bro.
Yeah,
because it literally makes you just play better. Like it's smoother.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a whole thing. Yeah.
You don't want that rusty shit on your fingers.
Nah, I'm pretty sure like bands will change strings like every show. Yeah, every day. Like just like to optimize the playing experience. Yeah. Yeah, I played my friend's guitar who he had like a fresh one, and I'm like, oh shoot, like I actually could play better if I just changed my goddamn strings. This is like years ago, and I did it. And I was like, I gotta do this more often. And that's probably why I haven't played that thing in a while. Like my acoustic guitar, bro, I can't play that thing. It's like it hurts. Like
oh yeah, I feel that. Yeah,
it hurts to play it. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, man. But that's dope. So that makes sense because you also are a producer, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
I make all of my beats.
You make all your beats, bro. God dang. What's you got to break it down. I know it can't be too simple why you only make your own beats, but why do you? Would you ever venture out and try out other people's production?
I mean, yeah, I would, but like I feel like if I just do like what I want, because I know exactly what I want on a beat, and like as I'm making the beat, I'm making lyrics up and stuff, and I'm hearing the rhythm in my head. So it's just a lot easier to me in my opinion, and it's just a lot cheaper too. So,
yeah.
Like it's not cheap to buy a laptop and like all like sound sets and stuff, but like once you have all of it, it's so much cheaper.
And for the people who are not aware, most people don't buy exclusive beats. A lot of people lease beats, and that's still expensive if you're buying stems. It could run you $200 just to get a beat with the stems. But you're talking exclusive. These guys are charging
like
500, 1,000, 500 if you're lucky.
But yeah, 500 if you're lucky. I always am looking at like beats online that like J-Rum will send me, and like the exclusive one that is like the best one, it's like $500. I'm like, bro, why?
Almost like a gamble at that point. You're like, yo, this shit better, like everything better be dope. The mixing better be dope. It better be a dope song, because like, I mean, the likelihood you buy the beat and you already have something to come up with it for, like, it's not too often. I mean, every song and way you make a song is circumstantial, but like when you pay that much, you better hope you have something ready. It suck if you bought it and didn't do anything with it. So
I bought one beat in my life and I never did anything with it. I have a song made, but I just never like went to recording it, which is unfortunate, but
it is what it is, man. Yeah, absolutely. Have you ever hit any like blocks with making beats, or is that just something that like you? Yeah, what's that like,
bro? I'm in one right now. I'm literally in one right now.
Oh man, but, it's a real thing.
Awful. Yeah, it's awful when you hit a mental block with that type of stuff, because like I got so many songs out this year just because I was like on and on and on about it, And recently I just haven't been able to make one. Like I'm in the process of making a couple, but it's taken me a lot longer than it like has before. So like I'm just like kind of taking a break from making beats right now and just like focusing on releasing everything. Yeah,
man, just take your break. The creative process is, in my opinion, something you can't force. So it's extremely important. You just live life, chill a little bit. You put out a shit ton of music already this year, bro.
Dude, I've been dropping hella.
Yeah, man, that's so dope to see, man. And it's dope that you've been collabing. Earlier this year, you dropped your project Collabs from the Dead.
Yes.
I fortunately was
you were on
hit up for this and to do Revenge, which is one of my favorite songs. Not only have I featured on, but just in general that I've worked on this year, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. The beat's crazy. And I knew how you come through with it. I was like, all right, I'm gonna I can't do what you do, but I'm gonna try to go the opposite way. So you saw me rapping a little chill on it at some parts for the most part. So that was dope, man. But I really want to ask you though, how painstaking was it to get all those collabs, or did it go smooth?
God, dude.
What was that like?
It was so aggravating because
you don't got a manager.
Some people were so quick with it, and just other people took months, and because I was working on that since February and stuff.
Yeah.
And I will admit myself, it took me a while to record the songs, but that's because I was with someone that couldn't really mix me, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then I found this guy, Lou, Starfish Death Squad, if you ever heard of him.
Yeah, that sounds familiar, actually. I'm trying to remember where I've heard the name, but that's dope.
I met him, and me and Willie D did Parasite, and that was the first song I did over there. And ever since then, I've just been working there because my mix is perfect.
Yeah.
There, so yeah.
No, it's I mean, especially for you, it's dope to get somebody who knows exactly what to do with you and doesn't try to minimize it or something. It's nah, man, push it.
It has to be exact with the type of music I do. So, but yeah, it was kind of a pain in the ass doing the collab album, but it was really fun because you meet a shit ton of new people and you just hear everyone's styles. It pushed me to become a better artist because I was making beats that were out of my range and stuff. So it was just really fun. And I think I definitely pushed some people out of their comfort zone. Like Hero. Hero definitely got pushed out of his comfort zone.
Yeah, it was dope to see you get Hero DMC on it. For those of you who aren't aware, which I'm gonna assume you are aware because Hero's doing his thing. But Hero is definitely more of that boom bap style. So when I saw you collab with him, I was like, yo, Hero a real one for doing it. But at the same time, I was like, that's dope. Y'all pushed each other. Y'all worked with each other.
You know what's crazy? It wasn't even my idea. We were at a show and he was like, yo, when we doing a song, bro? And I was like, what?
Hell yeah.
I was so surprised. And I was like, all right, yeah, I'll get you a beat. And I sent him a beat and he sent me that. And I was like, bet.
Yeah, man. And what I got to tell you, man, obviously you got your sound that you go for. But I definitely think it is extremely impressive that you can work with artists that two people may see their own catalogs and never think it would work. But this project shows oh, there's a way. There's always a way.
There's always a way.
Yeah, without it being pushy or too forced. You definitely proved it on this album. And for those of you listening who tune in, if you haven't heard Collabs from the Dead, definitely listen to this project.
Yeah, definitely listen to it. It was really fun because on Feel Right with Hero, I love doing the switch up of where it was kind of his style in the beginning, and then I do that little break in the middle, and then it goes into my style. I thought that was perfect. That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, man. That track's a bop, man. And it's just it's dope that you're pushing what you're pushing right now. And like I said at the beginning of this, man, it's innovation. I'm not seeing too many people do what you do, which leads me to my next question here, man. I definitely gotta ask you here. Obviously you are using your vocals in a way that I haven't seen too often, unless it's some shit I see on TikTok, or I've barely seen it live. So to see you do it live, what did it take you to learn the scream? I don't even know what to name it exactly.
Yeah, it's just a scream. It's
the
just
scream.
called scream, basically.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, what did it take to learn that? Because it seems like it could be dangerous if you do it incorrect.
Yeah, it's very dangerous if you do it incorrectly, but I was doing it incorrectly for so long.
Oh, no.
I think the first time I tried to do it was when I was 12 years old, and I was just doing it incorrectly so many times, and I just never thought I was going to be able to get it. And then I was just watching a bunch of YouTube videos. None of them were helping. Then I found this one guy. He kind of helped, but not really. He was it's kind of a, you know what fry is?
No.
Vocal fry. It's
yep. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of do that, and then you put a whisper in it, it kind of makes that sound, and then you just push in from your diaphragm. But it takes a lot of practice. You can't just do it in one go. So, but it's actually in one of my songs, Living in a Dream.
Yes.
Do you know that song? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I fucked up my voice on that song. While I was recording it, and I was pushing through the take because it was all one take. So it was a painful one, but
oh man.
I
Yeah.
was good after a couple days.
Yeah,
But
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, it's because like when I think of when I record some normal shit where I'm just like I'm singing like with a raspy
Yeah.
voice, I be
Yeah.
like, whoo, after a recording session. So like you're going next level. You're many levels above that. So it's very obvious that like it's just funny when people make fun of it and like they're
Oh
just
yeah.
screaming. I'm like, do you have any idea how hard
Yeah.
that is to do? You try that shit. Like
Yeah. You probably don't know who that is, but Jared Dines, do you know who that is at all? He's a
uh
YouTuber.
no, I don't actually, but I'm gonna
Okay.
have to peep. I'm big on
Yeah.
YouTube, so yeah.
Yeah. His name's Jared Dines, and like he has a couple videos where he just goes out in public and just like do your best metal scream, and like they cannot do it, and everybody's like, yeah, it's way harder than it looks, and like it proves to people that like it's not just screaming.
Yeah, it's funny because like when it comes to playing an instrument, when it comes to singing, everyone knows like I can't do that. But when it comes to rapping and it comes to like the metal scream and how that works, because I mean, metal and rap have a lot in common. Like people think just like, oh, I could do that. They're just saying rhyming words or they're just yelling. It's like,
It's way harder. It's way harder than it works. It's way harder than people think.
Yeah, because you gotta do it safe. Like obviously, like you could do it one time. Anybody could write a dope 16 one time, but do it 5, 10, 30, 100 times, and let's see.
Yeah.
So it's as simple as that, man. When did you say you perfected it? When did you, or at least say like, oh, I got this shit down?
Probably like a year and a half ago, I'd say.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. Mm-hmm. That like I think playing live definitely helped it because like I would record and sometimes my voice would hurt after, but once I started playing live, I like started to develop a technique to be able to do it. And shows have just helped me a lot with that. So I'd say like last year into this year I've gotten better.
Yeah, man. I mean, recording in the studio and performing live, two totally different forms of how you project your voice. It's just different. So yeah, that'll teach you. It'll definitely help you control your voice and all that. So that's dope that you perfected it and gotten better with it, man. Relating to the scream and doing that, I see the term screamo, and I've seen some say that's not what you should call it. Is that like a problem to call it screamo? Like, that's like I didn't look nothing up about asking this. Just like what I've seen throughout my time. Like, what's your take on that?
I mean, you can call it screamo, but like people will call like, let's just say death metal. They'll call that screamo. That's not screamo. Screamo is like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it because like everything has another genre.
Yo, metal and the genres, rock and genres is just there's too many. Like rap is finally starting to get there, but rock is just like, yo, that's not black metal, that's death metal. That's not death metal, that's metalcore. Like what the man, I can't keep up.
There's just a genre for everything. I don't know. You can call it screamo, but like a lot of metalheads are gonna correct you and be like, no, that's metalcore. No, that's hair metal. No, that's death metal. That's black metal. It's like, so I mean, there's really no winning with it. So
nah, man, but I fuck with the metal fans. I just love their intensity, and I know punk started the mosh pit, but metal took that shit to the next level.
Oh yeah,
and then rap adopted it somehow. Like, when did that happen?
I don't know. Oh man, I asked Hero the other day if I was the first artist on Bars Over Bars to bring a mosh pit. He was like, "Yep."
Fuck yeah, dude. That's so dope. Like the fact you have that title of the first rapper to put a mosh pit to Bars Over Bars. Oh, that's a title, man. You gotta say that shit more often.
Now I see so many other people trying to do it. It's awesome. I feel like I created a wave with that type of shit. Because like a lot of people in Bars Over Bars have seen me live, and now everybody wants everyone to jump. Now everybody wants everyone to mosh. It's really cool to see that. Like I'm changing shit, but it's also probably dangerous too. So
yeah, as long as the venue's cool with it and everybody's cool with it, then we're good. Just if you don't like it, stand the fuck out the way.
Stand out of the way. Yeah. And I think I was the first artist in Bars Over Bars to do a Wall of Death as well. So
yeah, man, and like was this at Bridgewater, right?
Yeah, I've done it a couple times at bars. Yeah.
Okay.
But I've done 2 at Bridgewater. Um, I did one at a Slitty show.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Sometimes like there's not enough room, so I can't do it every set. But when there's room, I'm gonna make people do it.
Oh yeah, man. No, you gotta, dude. And it's important as an artist to find a way to have crowd engagement. I mean, so
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
definitely like I would say that's like number one thing for like playing live. Like if you can't have crowd engagement, you got to work on it.
Oh yeah,
Because I was looking back at my first performance the other day, and I was like, oh my god, I was awful. Like how did people like me? And then
oh man,
because you were there for my early performances, I'm way different now.
you have improved a lot. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Like-
was there for one of your early performances. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It does not feel like a year ago, by the way.
I know, right?
It was like
It's
longer.
flying by.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nuts, dude.
But crowd engagement's very important. It allows you to connect with the fans. It allows you to like maybe even make more fans. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, the people are gonna appreciate you pushing them to get crazy with it, because you always find a few people who are like, "Fuck yeah, mosh pit time, let's go."
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like when I'm in the mood, I'll definitely do it. It depends on how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? Like I've definitely been in a few mosh pits in my days. So.
Oh yeah, they're super fun.
Yeah, man. In terms of this is definitely not what I plan to ask you, but since we're talking about it. Is there a mosh pit that you've been in before going to whatever shows? Like, what's the craziest one you've been in?
Oh my god, I've been in so many.
Yeah.
But I was going to a show and the band Stick to Your Guns was on. I don't know if you know who that is, but it's like a hardcore band.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a hardcore band. I didn't know them at the time. They were just good live, so I was moshing. And I think it was during their set, and it was fucking nuts. Because hardcore shows are like the craziest ones to go to.
Fuck yeah.
And no one gives a fuck. So
no.
Yeah.
Nope.
I got pushed on like from like my back, and then someone pushed me on my legs, and I like did a front flip and landed on the ground, and people were moshing on top of me. It was crazy.
Oh, brutal.
But yeah, that was probably one of the most brutal ones I've been in. I've been in some pretty brutal ones. I've like done Wall of Deaths. I've done crazy stuff at shows.
Yeah,
but
I participated in a mosh pit before, man, and it's a fun time, especially when like there's enough people to really make it look crazy. You know, the only thing I would tell people, if you're in a mosh pit, obviously stay safe, don't get hurt.
Yes,
don't lose your phone. Do not lose your phone.
That happens.
It happens so much.
It happens so much to so many people. I was at a Tech Nine show once. And
that's the first time I mosh pit was at a Tech Nine show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, back in like 2014. Crazy. I love Tech Nine, so
yeah. Some like an opener was on. I forget who it was, but this was this year, and some guy like came like and like got pushed onto me, and my leg bent backwards and stuff, and it was fucked the entire show. And then my brother's friend like went to go crowd surf on Tech Nine set, I think. And his phone fell out of his pocket. And he was searching for it for at least 15 minutes, and he found it.
Oh, my God. Wow, he found it.
Found it.
Yo, my God.
Yeah, and he picked it up, and the screen protector was cracked, but nothing else.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean,
right?
My phone could be like, all broken up. Half the screen's available. I got my phone back. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Just losing it's just, you know. We're too attached to the phones, but that's another discussion. But don't lose your phone. You know, when I go to festivals, I wear pockets that have zippers on it.
Yeah, I got to start doing that. I was at a Lil Tracy show this year, and I think someone tried to pickpocket me because I felt my phone going up out of my pocket, and at the last second I was like that, and it just stopped, and I was like, oh shit, that was close. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah,
that's main reason number one. I mean, you know, the mosh pit's the second reason. Yeah, them people will try you. So yeah, definitely, I suggest that to anyone going to big events like that. And if you're gonna get wild, wear pockets with zippers or have a bag or something. You know. So yeah, but yeah, man, I had to ask you that because obviously, you know, if you're getting people to do mosh pits, I would assume you've been in a few in your time. So
been in multiple mosh pits.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So that's dope, man. That's dope. But yo, man, we gotta ask about Well, I gotta ask you. I'm asking like it's like more people. I gotta ask you about your upcoming project here, man.
Okay.
The Diary. Now,
Yeah.
does this one have collabs? When
No,
is it coming out? What's the word on this one, man?
this one has no collabs. I feel like if I just put a collab on this album, that would just make really no sense because I'm doing a part 2 of collabs from the dead.
Yeah. So yeah. Mm-hmm. You gotta make this separate. Yeah, have its own entity for it. Yeah.
Yeah. So the diary is like just the name says it all. It's just me writing down how I feel inside and like all my thoughts and like it's just me venting about life and stuff. And the songs are sad, but they're like really hype. So it kind of confuses you at the same time. And but yeah, it's like it's a really good album in my opinion. There's a song on there called Harakiri. Oh my god.
I heard the preview.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, dude, it is so good. Like I think that's one of my best songs I've ever made. And like the crazy thing about that song is I heard it in my head when I was working and I just kept the rhythm in my head the entire day. And I got home, I was with my girlfriend and I was just making the beat for like an hour. She was just sitting there. I was like, I'm sorry, but I was like, I'm sorry, but I have to do this. And I made the beat and it came to be what it is now. And I'm very proud of it.
Yeah, bro. You definitely should be, man. That shit be sounding crazy, dog. And I think I'm definitely looking forward to the project dropping, man. Do you got a release date for it? What you think?
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. It's November 15th is when it's dropping. Oh. I just set it up last night actually. So
so it's in the wraps. Oh shoot, man. Yeah. So by the time this episode drops, the album will also drop. Because we're recording this on the 2nd, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
November 2nd. So wow. Oh shoot, man. Okay, perfect. Perfect timing, man. Absolutely, dog.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, man. You've broken it down enough. But I gotta ask you. I'm gonna assume this is all produced by Dying Star, correct?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
It's all the vocals are mixed by Starfish Death Squad.
Hell yeah.
On my song Dead Holes Freestyle, he did the drum part.
Oh,
you'll know it when you hear it.
Yeah,
because I can't play drums, or at least like what he did. So
he's next level shit. So yeah,
yeah, and then like he played the drums, then we distorted it and like put different sounds on it. It was cool. It was like an experimental song. So
yeah, and that's dope, man. You collabing on a production, that's good enough too. It doesn't always have to be just you. I think it's always dope when you can collab with people on beats. Everybody's got their specialties. You can work with a guy who's good with the melody and then the drums, and then you can put in whatever you put in. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no shame to doing that with your beats, man. So that's really dope to hear, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I'm definitely looking forward to this project right here. I think the people are definitely ready to hear what you got going on with that, man. In terms of just your trajectory and everything you're working on, I ask this with every guest, man. So I got to ask you here, dog. Clearly you work hard and you got a unique grind, an extreme grind, I should say, not unique, but an extreme grind for your age, man, doing your thing. But what's some advice you give to these artists who are starting out and just getting their foot in the door in the game?
Don't get distracted by stupid shit. And like, don't go in with bad people, because I've worked with a couple like bad people and they were kind of bringing me back. And so like, I don't work with them anymore and I'm doing so much better.
Now, what do you mean bad people? You mean like lazy people?
No. I cannot say the name on the thing.
No, we ain't gonna say no names. No, we don't do that here.
But we've done shows with them, me and you.
Ooh, okay.
So yeah, do you know who I'm talking about?
No, we
we were on the same show last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
all right.
Yeah, I don't like how he was moving, so I got away from that guy. And yeah, but definitely don't get distracted by people that hold you back. And just always make time for something you love. So if you want to make this like a career, you're going to have to work hard. I've had a lot of sleepless nights because of it. I've had like I don't know. I'm literally so tired all the time because I'm working, then I'm working on music, and then I go to bed, then I wake up and do the same thing every day. So you just have to push hard, and you definitely got to get out to some shows. If you go to shows, you're definitely getting your name out there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you guys should go with Bars Over Bars because they're great.
Yeah, Bars Over Bars have been very helpful with artists just getting their reps and performing and connecting and meeting more people, man. So definitely shout out to everybody involved in that movement there. Seriously.
Yeah, it's all up to you, basically, however you want to take that. So,
you know? Oh man. Yo, awesome advice, Dying Star, as I'll be calling you D-Star sometimes, man.
D-Star. Dude, everybody be calling me D-Star.
D-Star caught on pretty well, yeah. D-Star, that's pretty cool, man. That's good. You know, that's just other ways for you to make merch with that on it, too, giving people different options.
Oh, yeah, dude, I should do that.
Yeah, just an idea.
I've never even thought about that. Just put that on the back. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, man. You know, just as an option, just throw the idea out there, man. But yo, Dying Star, thank you so much for being on TempahZone podcast, man. This has been a really dope conversation. I know we chopped it up about a lot of things, but is there any more things you want to plug? Where can the people follow you? Anything else? Drop it.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram as Dying Star with 3 R's at the end because like an active profile has Dying Star. So
unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. It's literally unbelievable.
You got to find out how you can claim that shit, dog.
I know. But yeah, to everybody that's like, oh my God, bro, why can't I talk right now? But just like I was saying, just keep grinding, keep doing you, and just never stop for anybody, you know?
Yeah, bro. That's real shit right there. Man.
Yeah, do what you want.
Simple as like that, man. Yeah, no, I love it, man. Great advice. You know, the cliche sayings, people get tired of them, but it's real shit. So it's great when you tell it like it is. It's really all it takes. So yeah, man. Thank you for your time, Dying Star. I really appreciate it, man. Absolutely, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, that's episode 120 of the TempahZone podcast. Make sure you tune in next week for another one. All right. Peace out.